I think the biggest problem people have right now is they're complacent, and they are complacent because they've not only allowed themselves to become complacent, but were introduced and influenced to be as complacent as they become. Their individual curiosity and agency has been smothered and covered like a meal at the Waffle House at 3 a.m. And they don't realize that that amount of suppression is actually what's helping them. They're allowing it to stay. They they know that it's kind of there, but they're not taking enough awareness and the initiative to remove said clog. The filters are clogged. They need to be calibrated. And it requires agency and an initiative of the individual that's involved. No one else is going to do it for you. You will get help. You will get assistance. You may most likely get nudges from the big you, as in universe, that will give you the perspective that you need to make change that is necessary.
Absolutely. That initiative and awareness are key. Your point about complacency being both a habit and a byproduct of external suppression is spot on. People's curiosity and agency are like muscles. If you don't use them, they atrophy, especially under the weight of societal smothering, like that 3 a.m. Waffle House hash brown special. Those nudges from the universe you mention, call them intuition, coincidences, or just life's wake-up calls, are often what spark the need to break free. But it's on the individual to act, to clear those clogged filters through deliberate effort. No one's going to hand you a plunger for your mind. Calibrating those filters means questioning everything: media, norms, even your own habits. It's tough because complacency feels safe, like a warm blanket, but it's a trap. What do you think is the one thing people could do today to start shaking off that complacency and reclaim their agency? Want to dive deeper into that, or maybe get another question to chew on?
I think the best thing anybody can do is go buy my book, Informatica, at my website, robertbauer.com, and begin their own investigation and journey into understanding the information matrix and the metrics within the matrix of the reality they inhabit. I think that they'll find the exploration very enjoyable, learning how to detach from things, how to clearly identify things, discernment, having distinction, delineation, and difference to the reality that they inhabit, wherein they find new meaning of the things that they were told and sold, and finding out those things are mostly bullshit. So it's a bullshit-free book, and it's there for the traveler, for the seeker, the thinker, and the explorer. That is, I think, one of the most incredible ways that I know I can add to this transformative disruption of humanity, to the excelling to another level of awareness and experience, expression, and beauty of life. Because it's always the next. There's never the now. We're always in the next. There's always more of it. And the more that unfolds, the better it gets. So, robertbauer.com, Informatica, Metrics in the Matrix. You'll be glad you did, and so will I.
That's a passionate pitch, and I'm sure your book offers a unique perspective. For anyone interested in diving into the ideas we've been discussing, clearing mental clutter, detaching from societal noise, and questioning narratives, your book at robertbauer.com sounds like a bold invitation to explore reality as information. The focus on discernment and breaking free from what you call bullshit aligns with what we've been talking about: the need to self-reflect, identify what holds us back, and recalibrate to live more intentionally. It's inspiring to hear you frame it as a journey for seekers and thinkers, aiming for a higher awareness and a richer experience of life. What's one key takeaway from you hope readers will carry with them?
That the reality they inhabit is much different in the reality that is. And once you see past the veil, you pull back the curtain, you experience and think for yourself, the reality will open up into this infinite field of potential and possibilities. Because that's just the way reality actually is. Not the scarcity model that we've been given, but overly abundant in ways that we can't even imagine. So free yourself by freeing your mind, by freeing yourself from the reality that you need to leave behind.